The former Russian president declared that Moscow is ready to arm its American opponents. Vice Chairman of Russia's National Security Council Dmitry Medvedev declared that Moscow is ready to arm America's enemies, the same way the US and the West arm Ukraine. Russia quickly built a barrier to hide the air defense system in Crimea. Russian troops are urgently starting to build barriers to hide air defense systems in Crimea to protect them from recent heavy, continuous, and fierce attacks by Ukrainian forces, Defense reported. Russia sent a series of warships to America's backyard for exercises. A series of warships of the Russian military are on their way to the Caribbean to participate in exercises amid the increasingly worrying escalation of the war situation in Ukraine. Russia will support Afghanistan to become an official member of the SCO. Russia will support Afghanistan to become an official member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, after the Taliban was removed from the banned list in Russia. Germany approves war plan, prepares readiness by 2029. Germany has just finalized new plans for a potential war, including restoring mandatory military service and deploying North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, troops on its eastern flank. France announced that it is about to transfer Mirage 2000 aircraft to Ukraine. On the occasion of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to France within the framework of D-Day commemorations, French President Emmanuel Macron announced that the country would provide Mirage 2000 fighter jets to Ukraine. The reason America cleared the land corridor in Europe. According to Telegraph, the US-led military bloc is preparing land corridors to allow US troops to move to the front line as quickly as possible in a hot scenario. Arab countries no longer take orders from Washington. Foreign Policy magazine commented that the US will soon have to adjust its Middle East policy. There is a risk that the war between Russia and Ukraine will turn into a full-scale war with NATO. Russian President Vladimir Putin discussed with foreign media the scenario of ending the war in Ukraine, as well as the risk of escalating conflict between Russia and the West. The EU may complete Russian gas sanctions in June. The European Union (EU) may complete Russia's liquefied natural gas (LNG) sanctions in June.